I think there's something very true about the old Greek idea of the muse. By that I don't mean a real physical person that is a model, which is often how the word gets used nowadays, but something a little more powerful than that. A goddess or spirit that touches you or possesses you during creative endeavors and pours its energy out through your hands onto the page or into the clay. In this framework, the capacity to create art doesn't come from inside the artist, it's an external force. The artist is only a channel, a physical receptacle for this other energy. And I actually think there's something about this that's true. Not necessarily that there are spirits. Let me explain. I think that in the process of making art, you can divide the artist into two minds. One is conscious, that's the part of yourself that you're aware of, that thinks and makes decisions, that weighs options and negotiates conclusions. We can call this the waking self, the surface. But there is another part that's unconscious, or subconscious if you prefer, and this is the muse. Not something that you're actually aware of, not even something that you can interact with until it's there. Whenever I'm writing, I usually start with a conscious idea of how I expect a story to go. I've been inspired by something, or I just think I have a clever idea, I don't know. But almost always when I sit down to write it, it changes completely. I don't make these changes on purpose. I don't consider them. I'm just writing and they come pouring out. It feels like they've already been written there, and I was only copying them. It feels like something that I didn't even come up with, but that appeared, unbidden, out of the air. And it's these ideas that are usually the best and the most exciting. I always find myself most thrilled with a piece when it comes from that unexpected, voiceless place. I never anticipate the direction, and yet whatever comes out is usually better than what I thought I'd wanted originally. So, text and images generated by artificial intelligence. This is a controversial topic for a lot of reasons. Someone else can do a better job talking about the ethics of training models on people's works without consent, of using the technology to put low-level writers and illustrators out of work. Someone else can talk about the implications for our ability to find reliable information on the internet. But I'm thinking about the muse. If you use a text generator to write a story for you, then all you have is what you've started with, your prompt. The idea created by the conscious, actively working part of your brain. That second, unconscious part doesn't even have a chance to activate. You've outsourced that task to the machine. And if the machine's job is to give you what you want, what you ask for, as precisely and accurately as possible, well then, whatever wild, exciting direction your subconscious would have taken you won't be accessible. The path will be closed over. There's no chance for you to find it. The work will be trapped by this conformity. Of course, that's not the end of the world. It's not like this would kill anyone. But it is a little sad.